Bang, bang.
Blam, blam. Check that thing. Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Toy gun.
So, like, you can do this. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. You can reload it. Wait.
Yeah, this is from 1985. An adult gun kills adults. A children's toy gun is for killing kids.
yeah, that's a good point.
That's how that worked. Even when I was little, and I'm not that old, but I had a revolver, a toy revolver. It was silver, and it would look like a real revolver, and you pressed the trigger, it made a bang sound.
Yeah.
And it was
cool.
like indistinguishable from the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in the 90s.
I have a pellet pistol.
Yeah, you have a gun that looks just like a handgun, but it's a pellet gun.
Yeah, it looks and feels, well, I don't know, but it looks just like some sort of gun, some generic
Does it
pistol.
look like this gun?
Yeah, like sort of like that, just more realistic.
I think this might be based on a Beretta, but I'm not sure if it's from the 80s.
I don't know my guns. I don't read up on deadly weapons, but I should. I should know about that stuff.
Why not?
You know, for when
shit hits the fan, you gotta
when
be
shit
ready.
hits the fan, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of danger, did you hear about that guy who found the StarCraft source code?
Yeah, he found a disc with the StarCraft source code on it, and he gave it back to Blizzard instead of keeping it and selling it or something.
I thought that was lame as hell.
God damn. There was another guy who, I think he found an Xbox, an original Xbox dev kit.
Right, yeah.
And it was in the shape of a PC case. And he modded it and changed it.
Modded it into a PC, yeah.
You remember that? God. Why do people do this shit?
Well, with the StarCraft source code,
didn't they just give him some money?
They just gave him some swag and a trip to BlizzCon.
No.
Oh God, I would have been pissed off if that was the case.
I would have had that on eBay in a second.
I don't even want like Blizzard, whatever Blizzard has for
no, I don't
merchandise.
Want it either. I would have had it on eBay, and man, people probably bid like crazy to get that cool thing. I would have
leaked it and kept it, I think.
What happened?
Just because the main thing that bugs me about it is that I trust the internet, like the collective hive mind of the internet, to archive things better than the companies that own them.
They tend to. Whatever happened to the Sega Pluto? Remember that? When someone had a Pluto?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I looked that up, Sega Pluto. I think somebody actually had one. Like some dev kit for a concept console from Sega.
Weird.
Yeah, it's Sega Pluto.
I mean, that wouldn't be much use, but
Sega
it's definitely
was
a rarity.
So cool. Sega was the coolest with their names.
Yeah.
Mega Drive, Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast, Pluto, Sega Nomad. That remains to this day the coolest name I've ever heard for a portable. The Nomad. Right. Sega Nomad. Game Gear. So cool. Man.
Well, they make an active effort to do what Nintendo don't.
Yeah, I know.
Nintendo is just super this or new that.
I don't mind the name of the Switch. I think that's okay.
Switch is good.
It's alright. Yeah.
The Wii was a very bold move, I'd like to say.
Yeah, it's a bold name. I still don't really like it.
It's really
it's original.
I think in many languages it sounds strange. Especially in English.
Sometimes I do look back on just how strange Wii is, like WII.
Yeah.
That seems really strange. Like, imagine if the next PlayStation was called the ORD. The ORD. Or the SEB.
Or
the TAC.
The UI. Wait, like, it's not pronounceable like Ouya. It's just OOI.
Oh my god. Welcome to the Sony Way. WAY.
Yeah.
Wow, the way.
Whoa, that's... What do you even say about that?
I don't know, you don't say anything. I think it's retarded.
Well,
they're obviously gonna go with PS5.
Yeah.
I still can't believe they called the Vita the Vita.
Yeah. PSP 2 would have been
yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, no one would have cared.
But like, geez, the
few times where Nintendo had a super popular console, they were desperate and tried to maintain that brand recognition and call the next one that same name plus something else.
Yeah.
Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, okay, no. GameCube, no. Wii,
no. Yeah.
okay, Wii U, no. Switch, and if the Switch is really, really popular, like maybe they'll have like Switch 2 or Neo Switch or the new Switch. Or,
I think you know what's funny about the Switch. I think at first they were trying to create artificial scarcity, and then they decided that was a bad idea. So now they're shipping it out like a truckload, because like they just keep selling.
It really is. Yeah, it's really selling. I don't know. Is that gonna drop off? It feels strange. It feels Vita-y.
Yeah, but it's the power of marketing.
But at the same time, it kind of... Like, I've been playing the Switch, and it's kind of like... It feels like it's a console experience you can take on the go because it's not a powerful console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I plug the Switch in to the dock and just play it, there's no difference between that and the Wii U, other than ease of use.
Right.
The Switch does have a lot of quality of life improvements. It's so much easier to use than past Nintendo systems. But it's only the Switch when it leaves the dock. Then it's the Switch. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of... Like, it's not... It really just feels like a portable that you plug in the TV.
Yeah, it's kind of...
There's no other way to...
It's kind of weird.
Describe it.
Yeah.
Also, HD Rumble. I feel like I have to stop using that name.
What?
It just doesn't seem like a gimmick. It's something that's existed for a long time.
It's kind of, yeah. I got the demo for Blaster Master, and man, the rumble is like, it was freaking me out. Like, I could almost hear it.
Yeah.
It was a high pitch kind of.
It's almost like a
wailing
speaker.
coming out of it. Oh man, it was a little weird. I don't know if I liked it, but it was.
And
just tone it down, maybe.
Yeah, and like my Breath of the Wild for the Switch, because I already played on Wii U, was Puyo Puyo Tetris.
That's your Breath of the Wild.
That's my go-to game.
I figured it would be Fast RMX.
No, I mean Puyo Puyo and Tetris at the same time. Like,
man, what
it's
could go
probably
wrong?
the most addicting thing in the world. But
Tetris and Dr. Mario, you mean? On the Super Nintendo, I love that.
Puyo's better.
Are you retarded?
I can say that after getting good at it.
No, sir.
It's superior, it's deeper.
Momo! Suha! ドデカバンクル商品番号 CMP60093 素材アクリルドア全長60センチ専用ケース入りで7000円だよ。どう？すごいでしょ。
No. No.
It doesn't have that fag Mario in it.
No.
Come
No.
on, man. Anyway,
Where's the charm? Where's the flair?
I was playing
Where
that.
is it?
Yeah, but I was playing that, and I think like the when you lose a game, the way the HD Rumble deals with it is just it plays like a copy of the sound effect that it plays. It's like like when I had the sound off, it was going, the controllers were going, pew, pew, pew. Like you could hear it very clearly. It's really strange.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know if it's worth making the Joy-Cons cost $90, but I will say I am happy that we finally now have a Nintendo console where you can actually buy the peripherals for it in case one breaks. You couldn't buy a gamepad again last time.
Oh, right, yeah.
Remember that?
Right.
That was weird. Now you can actually rebuy the stuff,
You
so
could
that's
probably
good.
you could probably send in for one. They charge you $200.
Yeah, but it's stupid to have to do that.
Scorpio. I heard that it has liquid cooling. Is that true?
Yeah, someone was saying that, but that's a gimmick. There's no point in having that in a console. That's crazy.
I mean, if
yeah, you're buying a console and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get this one unit, this one console, and I don't have to switch anything out. But it's got a liquid cooling system, and I hope nothing goes wrong. It just seems kind of stupid. I don't know, but why? It shouldn't need it. Okay, you should be able to. If you can
what
design,
if it does need it?
I don't think it would, because if you can design everything in a console from the ground up and use everything to the metal, you shouldn't need liquid cooling. Right? Yeah, it's just the way I think of that. I just think it's some kind of gimmick.
Could it be? I mean, in the case of consoles, they're gonna cheap out on everything, no matter what.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna use a GPU that can be overclocked too much.
Speaking of that,
If the Scorpio comes out, and it has like a in the options, in the system options, there's a setting for overclock, then I'm gonna eat my hat.
yeah, I don't know what the hell the Scorpio is going to be. I'm obviously not buying it, but because it's just not going to be anything to play.
There's no
I got to be honest.
no brand loyalty.
If there's anything like the way the Xbox One is now, it's so hilariously bad for exclusives. Like it has nothing.
Yeah.
And they also announced that from now on, every exclusive for the Xbox One will be a Play Anywhere title, and will also be available for the PC.
Yeah.
Why would I buy that? Just to play Sea of Thieves in 3 years? And Phantom Dust and Crackdown 3 and
Maybe in the future we'll
Scalebound.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one.
But maybe they're going for the non-existent Steam box market.
I think honestly,
Maybe that's what we'll see in
if
the future.
I mean, the way they're talking, like the last few E3s from Microsoft, the way they're talking is like they don't give a shit anymore. They're trying to merge it with Windows.
Yeah.
Like they can't seem to get it to work anymore as a straight up console. All the exclusives are leaving because the second Sony starts winning, companies just seem to love that and they put everything on the PS4 or the PlayStation system. But I think they're realizing that. And I would not be surprised if eventually there's a Microsoft console that's literally just a Steam box. Like it has a Steam logo on it.
Yeah.
Just say, screw it.
I'm
Just
getting a little
here's the
tired.
Steam console.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of.
I might buy it then. But, yeah.
I'm getting a little tired of exclusives needing to be like paid 100% of the time. There's no reason to make an exclusive anymore.
That is.
You can just. It seems like you can just like compile it for one console, compile it for the other. Maybe make a shitty PC port and call it a day.
They're working on a game, like say Tomb Raider was like the new one.
Yeah.
And it's like Microsoft comes along and we're so desperate they buy the game for like a year.
Yeah. But it almost always comes out on something else, like
Oh,
Steam.
always, because
Yeah.
you can't make enough money on one console anymore to cover the cost of developing it.
So-
Unless the company, the producer of the console, owns the developer. Like how Sony owns a few of these companies that make exclusives for it, right?
Just makes consoles in general seem pointless.
I think that we should go back to console developers owning some companies and the console developers themselves making games
Yeah.
instead of buying them. It's just stupid. Like that way, they can encourage developers to get the most out of their console. And you're making it for this, like Sega, right? Was a good example of this. He used to make the console, and they made the best games for it.
Yeah.
Right? And they owned a few different companies, right? Nintendo needs to start, like... Nintendo has retro studios, right? And then other than that, people can't seem to name any other companies they own.
Yeah.
Other than, like... They don't even really 100% own Game Freak.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a weird kind of team-up situation. They should start, like, buying companies and saying, like, okay, you're making it for this console. That way you know what if you're building it for this console from the ground up, you know what you can take advantage of and how to make it work well, right?
But
and
maybe
then go from there.
Maybe they stopped doing that because it's not profitable anymore. Maybe
I don't know, it worked for Bloodborne.
Yeah, but they don't own From Software now.
They own that game, though. Sony.
But that goes back to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
They bought Bloodborne.
Didn't
They funded Bloodborne and
Wait a minute, didn't...
or what?
They don't own From Software right now? You sure? Something was going on there for a while.
Well, why are they making so many games on other consoles?
I don't know, they should buy them, though.
But yeah, they should.
I don't know. Nintendo should buy Sega.
But like, I liked the most extreme case of what we're talking about is probably SNK with the Neo Geo arcade systems and console.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm pretty sure the console was just like the same hardware as the arcade thing anyway. But yeah, they made all the games.
Yeah.
And they were all great.
Yeah.
They were really impressive, really expensive, like premium stuff for the most hardcore of the gamers. And it just like it gave them a legacy of sorts. And I mean, I can't see them doing that now, but still, it's cool. It's rad.
Sony gets by with it now by just being the easiest platform to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how Sony gets by right now. Like, they seem to have the least amount of intrusion into what the game turns out to be. I think that's what killed Scalebound. At least that's what some of the developers were saying. That Microsoft really wanted it to be an online co-op game.
Oh yeah.
And they couldn't get it to run properly. So, they just said screw it.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Can't do it like that, right?
Yeah.
Now he's probably wondering, if I had made that on the PS4, could it have come out the way I wanted? And he's probably thinking it would have.
It probably would have.
That's a disastrous thing to be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they should be ashamed at Microsoft. That's disastrous. Like, that... So many developers probably saw that and were like, well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many people, too many publishers just, like, you could go on all day about their, like, how badly they treat everybody. Just,
Well, in this case, it was like a... I don't know who was publishing Scalebound. Like...
well, they were...
Was it published by Microsoft?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now. It's
They
ancient
were
history.
where the money was coming from.
Ancient history now.
Yeah.
Down the memory hole. Deleted it all off their YouTube channel. It's just for us now to keep alive. Did your Switch get really hot yet?
No.
Yeah.
I don't have the type of game that can make it hot.
Not bending yet, is it?
I only have like a Flash game and some. At Fast RMX looks good, but I think that's like Unreal Engine 3. And
It's
when you put it up to 1080p, it doesn't look that great.
Your Switch didn't bend yet, did it?
No. Did yours?
No. I have
Alright.
Man, that stupid little stand on the back. My Switch fell over already.
Oh, really?
That stupid stand. It's just trying to... It's totally at the wrong angle. You put it on the stand, and it tilts back like that far, and you're sitting like this, looking down at it like there's no...
Where is this?
The
On
Switch.
No, well, like on the bed or
No,
like on the couch or...
I just put it on a table upstairs
Oh.
and sit down and try to look at it. It's at the wrong angle. They need to fix that. But
I don't feel the same way, but my
well,
desk
how high up is your chair?
my desk is pretty high.
Okay, well that's why you probably don't notice.
Yeah.
Or you're in the high chair.
Or I'm in the high chair.
You're in your children's high chair that you still sit in. And you gotta
Oh
put
yeah,
you gotta put
I
a
never
belt
thought
on.
about that. Yeah.
You gotta put a belt on, a crash helmet in case you fall off the high chair,
Yep.
and a life jacket.
Well, I mean that's just when you spend all day playing video games for your whole life, like you start getting clumsy
I put on a life jacket.
and you start forgetting how to eat.
I put on a life jacket when I use the toilet, just in case.
Well, you can't be too safe.
That's right, you can't.
I
I need a helmet to go to the bathroom.
I installed antivirus software in my car.
Wow.
You gelling, by the way?
Am I gelling?
Yeah.
I'm gelling like Magellan.
You better be gelling.
I'm gelling.
You can't be too safe. You gotta protect your feet.
I'm gelling right now.
Uh-huh.
That's an old ad. From like 10 years ago at least.
Where's the beef?
Needs more cowbell.
Oh my god. That wasn't from an ad. It was from
I can't remember what that was from.
SNL skit. That one.
Remember the ad for Six Flags theme park with that guy dancing?
Oh yeah. I think back in the day, like they just tried to make retarded shit and
Yeah.
um
I wonder when like early internet core will be popular again. Like GIFs of dancing babies everywhere. People are gonna go back to the old style of websites.
Yeah.
Where they're all like GeoCities-esque, and they're gonna have dancing baby GIFs everywhere. One day, that'll be cool again.
Minimalism is the thing right now.
I know.
Maybe they'll go back to ugly shit.
Tons of frames everywhere, a music playing when you open the website, and like GIFs.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I remember that.
And
Man.
pop-ups with porn on them.
It's so rare to just go to Google now and just search something. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
And I mean, search something to find a website, like, you know, just like designer dresses for weddings.com or something. Like, it's so weird to do that now.
It's just, well, why would you ever make a
I don't know.
website?
Why would you ever do it? No one's gonna see it. Nobody. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Man, I used to live on that Hyrule Odyssey website. Remember that?
yeah,
Where it had all, like, a compendium of, like, every tip and trick for Ocarina of Time and
yeah.
everything else.
But here's the thing, though.
What?
Did you go to that website recently?
No. I'm too scared.
Did you ever wonder how much stuff is actually on it?
No.
Probably not much.
Yeah.
It's probably like 2 pages of shit, and none of it's real. That's what the old internet was like.
I know, there's a lot of lying. Just, like, tricks for games that don't work.
Yeah, yeah. There's loads of that shit.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you get like Game Genie codes that don't work.
That
That's
was annoying.
extra
I
dickish.
used to hate that.
Yeah.
I get a Game Shark code, and it just doesn't work. And I'm like, why? Why doesn't this work? Who made this garbage? Man. Have we been duped? Report it here. At the website. Yeah. Is there a web browser where you can set the date and it'll only give you websites from that time?
That makes no sense.
I don't know, but is that possible? Huh.
No.
How would you do that?
It's not really feasible.
It's like the Wayback Machine, but it's real time and interactive. So you take the... download Oldscape, this browser, theoretically.
Oldscape.
And you type in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
And you search something, and you go to Google, and it shows it as it was then. And you only have websites as they updated then.
Mm-hmm.
This is a completely impossible thing to make, but it'd be so cool.
It's so, like, it's actually so hard. Did you actually, try to use Google to, find, like, older websites and shit?
Yeah.
Recently, they kind of capped the amount of results you get for searches. Do you notice that?
I noticed.
They only go up to 30 pages.
I notice now that with Google, it's getting harder and harder to find small websites now.
Small,
like if
obscure
I
stuff,
type in something, like I have to go through like 3 pages to get to a website that has less than 1 billion users a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to go through a lot now to get down to the small websites.
Yeah. I got, I have some junk that I found, like, when GeoCities shut down, all these, mirrors were coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I found, like, I was looking for old crappy shit on, GeoCities, like, Dragon Ball Z GIFs and stuff, you know, for a blast for the past, and, I found a RPG Maker 99, the one no one uses, made by like a Japanese high school student in the mid-90s. And it was a demo. And it was just like the most modest, pointless thing I've ever seen. And I don't think if I looked again, I'd be able to find it.
Yeah.
So, like, now I'm afraid to lose that thing that I found.
It's gone.
Yeah, so, like, I might upload a video of it, actually.
I know that the oldest site, the oldest page on the internet is from 1991. That's still in use. It's still being, its domain is still owned and operated.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's all it is some, it's a page with a tutorial describing what a hyperlink is.
Yeah.
Remember that thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's from 1991.
And you only know that because,
I spent a long time one day in the computer lab at the school. Remember that? I think you were there. I was trying to figure it out. What's the oldest still active website?
But I'm sure that's all over the place now.
Yeah.
Like, the knowledge of what the oldest website is. But it's interesting that it hasn't undergone bit rot. It might have been moved at some point, but I wonder if there are some websites that have undergone bit rot. That'd be interesting to find out.
I know I remember back in the last days of the early internet. So this is before, like, say, before YouTube was huge, right? So this is like, pre-2004. I consider that the end of classic internet. There was websites I used to go to, and I slowly started to notice that some of their frames were coming up as broken images.
Oh,
so you see the broken image file, and sometimes their music wouldn't play anymore.
Yeah.
So either it was bit rot, or as browsers advanced, they were less and less compatible with those old sites. You know what I mean? Either one. So, and that was happening. And pages would frequently lead to nowhere, like 404 or not found, whatever.
Yeah. I think that might be it.
Yeah.
When like the header for a HTML file is broken, then I think the page just can't be loaded.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, like it makes me. Now that I think about it, I really want to look back to RPG Maker 99.
I know there's an RPG Maker
What
game.
kind of shit has gone down in the past?
There's an RPG Maker game coming to the 3DS where you can download games people made for free and play them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that.
I don't even think you need to buy RPG Maker.
RPG Maker in a 3DS. Huh?
I think I saw that in Nintendo Direct.
That might make me actually do it a few times.
Yeah. I hope everything that was on the Wii U and everything that's on the 3DS just gets moved to the Switch. Just start shoveling it on. Screw it. Just do it. Yeah. When's Mario Maker coming?
I want Mario Maker.
Yeah. I'm a little bit scared to touch my screen though.
Yeah, it has no stylus. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's kind of worrisome.
I was looking at an article on Destructo a bit ago actually, where a guy was finding all kinds of glitches in Mario Maker, and Nintendo kept deleting his levels. It's just so bad. Like it made me wrench that bit of news. Like, why does Nintendo just hate everything so much?
I don't know. You find a glitch, you can't not allowed to show people.
There's actually like an automatic algorithm. Instead of fixing their glitch, like before they fix their glitches, they put an algorithm on the upload like database system, whatever, that automatically deletes anything that has a glitch in it. Like if you know what the glitches are, then get rid of them.
Yeah.
Brr.
Or not. I wouldn't get rid of them.
Or don't. Yeah.
I hate like my favorite games.
Do what any other company would do.
My favorite games of all time are from when you couldn't patch them, and there's tons and tons of speed running tricks and glitches you can exploit. That was so good. That's probably gonna go away. Things get stealth patched, and you go online and say, "Look at this awesome trick I just did in this game, bro." And you go online and you're like, "Oh shit! It's only in 1.1.2.1. I'm 1.1.2.2. Can't do it." And they stealth patched it. Damn it! I hate that.
They stealth patched it in 2017.
Damn. That's why I own like 4 copies of Metroid Prime. I eventually found I do have a USA first run, like 1.0 one that's
right.
Has all the tricks in it, so I got that one.
PC games really need it though. I think when you
I friggin' hate the way PC gaming makes the collector's market so strange. Like, I've been to a flea market before, and every PC game I bought at a flea market, I knew I wasn't going to be able to play it, because you can't play these games on new PCs.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. There's no.
That's
really,
kind of
I know,
hard
yeah.
to avoid.
I wish, man, it'd be cool if Windows had a really good compatibility mode that let you actually play anything.
But
it's hard to do, I know. But
imagine this though.
I bought a number of old PC games and I can't play any of them.
Yeah. Like for Mac OS and Linux, they have Wine, right?
Yeah.
Which took a long ass time to make, but now it works pretty well to run like Windows applications. Now people should bite the bullet and start working on like a real Windows emulator for Windows.
That would be cool if Microsoft just smartened up and said, okay, with Windows 11, you will be able to run any Windows program, because Windows 11 has every other operating system inside it, virtually.
I can't see that being a problem, actually.
They could do it, I just don't think they will. Right? Because they're too shitty and they want you to have their Microsoft spyware running at all times. Mm-hmm. So don't emulate anything from old times. That'd be so cool if you could put in a game and you just select Windows 95 and Windows 95 opens up in a window.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be so cool. I could actually play these games instead of busting my ass to get them to run for no reason, when I could just download them and then, patch them with stuff. instead of running the disc.
Yeah.
Like Alone in the Dark on PC.
Like,
Is that Alone in the Dark or Alone in the Dark 2?
Alone in the Dark 2.
I think that box set also has Alone in the Dark 1. That's a really old PC game.
Oh, yeah.
That game looks very bad.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's one of the
Did you ever try to get it running?
No.
I don't think you could.
It's one of the earliest 3D survival horrors.
Yeah.
With a fixed camera.
Mm-hmm. It's like Resident Evil, but more cartoonish.
And not as good. Like,
well,
it just doesn't work well.
It's only
you know what I
natural.
mean? Like, it's just... Resident Evil was really the first one that worked really well, control-wise, and it wasn't annoying.
Mm.
Like, I remember playing Martian Gothic, and that Evil Dead game. That were Resident Evil style.
Uh-huh.
And they're just... Your thumb was on fire trying to get the D-pad to work right. It's just so annoying. Goddamn. Martian Gothic, that game was hard. Remember that? Oh my god, what a brutal ass game. Like, you gotta find the gun, hold the gun, shoot the gun. You gotta put an item in a vac tube so that it goes somewhere else so another character can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Oh my god. What a game that was. Just remake it so it works. This is Fighter Maker on the PlayStation 1. And we're making a fighter right now.
Okay. This will be Berlin.
What?
And his hometown.
Where is he from?
His hometown.
Bob. You know what? It's funny. For some reason, Berlin sounds like a fighting game character. Like, he sounds like a Street Fighter character. Berlin something.
Yeah.
Like Rolento, Berlin, Eagle. He kind of fits. It's strange. Huh. What?
He was born on 7/11, 7/11.
Okay, 7/11, 7/11. Cool.
Okay, sex.
Don't know. Huh.
Blood type.
Oh.
Oh, this is really important. This is a Japanese game, so this will determine all of his stats.
I used to wonder why blood types were always in Japanese games, like in the manual and stuff. Why they kept saying that. The point was.
Hey, wait, what was that? Hobby.
Hobby. You can type in a hobby.
Okay, tutor. Just because it's a short word.
Tutor?
Occupation.
Oh, this is so screwed up. Occupation should be tutor. What the hell is occupation? Fishing? Video.
Oh.
You should put grocery.
Wait. Grocer.
Video grocer.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
yeah.
We go.
Video grocery.
Fighting
favorite.
style.
Dirty. Sexy.
Hold on.
China.
Hold on.
Those are all great. Kindergarten. What the?
Kindergarten fighting style. Creator.
God.
No. Jehovah.
Xenu.
Okay.
There we go.
There.
Perfect. Berlin.
Store changes.
Let us play.
Body. No, we gotta make all of his animations too.
Oh my god.
This is a very in-depth creation system. So what should Berlin look like? Kind of like this guy. He looks like a Joe joke.
So you have to... Do you have to just pick a character for him to be? Or can you change the character, like the way they look?
No, you just pick
That
a
guy...
model.
I swear to God I've seen that guy before.
Who?
The Skull Man there.
Oh.
In something. I'm not sure, though.
I don't know. But, if you want to beat this game, just pick this guy and give him a one-frame attack that does, like, a full bar of damage. And then he can do anything. I think I'll pick literally Polnareff. Literally. Motion. I think these are individual frames. Yeah, they're frame 10.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Yeah.
You could, like, spend the rest of your life on this.
I know.
Holy shit. They weren't screwing around when they called this Fighter Maker.
Uh-huh. This is just like...
What about the hitboxes?
Oh yeah, these are the position variables.
Okay, can you give them like really crazy
You can set
disjointed hitboxes?
Yeah, you can set the exact hitboxes too.
Can you set his hitbox like halfway across the map?
Actually, I think you can only tie it to his limbs.
Oh.
I think they have preset hitboxes, but you can pick which ones are active at any frame.
Can you have hitboxes that are slightly behind them when they attack? I love
How
that
do you do this?
in fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Like, when you can jump to the other side of somebody, punch away from them and still hit them with your back.
Uh-huh. Wait, so how does this work?
Lucas was like that in Smash Brothers Brawl.
Oh yeah, here's the as opposed part. I think it'd be better if I made some shit in advance, actually.
Like, yeah, this is gonna be hard to demo.
Uh-huh.
I like that. I like that already.
Yeah.
What he's doing there, I like that. Can we get some more of that? Whatever he's doing there, do it more.
Okay. I think that's enough.
Okay. Can we test it now?
This is it.
Whoa.
Hit 01. Store changes. Oh, the command. You gotta set that as well. So it'll be just a typical border circle forward. Medium. Yep. Hit frame. Bam. Hit length. There we go. Open for 3 frames. Okay.
Sounds good.
A nice balanced move.
Yeah. It's nice fair.
This will be his bread and butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hito?
Hito.
Hito. Okay. Alright.
Wait, so how do I go back? How do I go back?
I don't know. Huh.
Oh. Damn it. None of the buttons do anything. Okay. Custom 1 auto. Oh, these are the camera settings. For fuck's sake, man. Store changes. There we go. These are his moves. So, win, lose. This is win animation.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's good enough. Wait, I gotta... Whoops, okay, that's fine. Now his lose animation.
His head needs to do something now.
Yeah. Is he trying to get a grip of this as fast as possible?
Looks like it's really hard to figure out this fast. Because you're gonna make a video.
Yeah.
We have to be able to play as him somehow by the end of this.
Yeah. There's him shrugging. No,
Whoa.
yep, his hand is definitely backwards, but um, it's good enough. Yep,
Oh.
professional 3D animation from DeVry University. Alright.
This is actually,
Oh, and I just lost it, I think.
what? Yeah, this is from Excellent Realms. So
Yeah.
That's actually the animation house for this channel.
Uh-huh.
It's Excellent Realms.
So let's test it.
Excellent Realms actually has 1 million animations saved up that haven't been uploaded because they have nothing to do with anything. So you probably never see them.
Uh-huh. Let's test it. Oh yeah, I
There's
can
your
do this.
There's your attack.
See, here's the thing with here's what makes it a little like unintuitive. Like you have to your walk animation has to make him go forward, and you decide that in the animation itself.
That's weird.
So like I can only do a quarter circle forward now.
Huh.
And yeah, that's a
Well, that's great. There's our character.
yeah.
Can you kill the other guys so that you win?
No,
Is there a way to do that?
not right now. How do I even get back?
You had to make a button for the menu. Oh god.
Oh god. Seriously, none of the buttons work. Like, press start a bunch of times or something. No, it's slow and pause. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's some PS1 games have that. It's R2, L2, L1, R1 start select
Oh, okay.
to get into it, I guess.
Well, that's good.
I don't know if it saved your shit, but whatever.
I doubt it.
Yeah, we don't have a memory card.
Oh, no.
There you go, yeah.
It saves it to RAM, I guess.
Yeah, so you gotta go all the shoulder buttons, start and select. Luckily I knew that, because a lot of PS1 games have that. It's a little known secret. As a soft
Yeah.
reset.
Hmm.
Yeah, the more you know.
So there's hit, throw, win, lose, basic.
Yeah,
basic.
you
Here
guys,
we
if
go.
you're ever stuck in a PS1 or a PS2 game, just press all the shoulder buttons and start and select. See what
Alright.
happens. Some games don't do it, but a lot of games do.
So, let's do a standing animation.
Yeah, this is Berlin. I think we should change his body first. Change his coat or something. Can we do that?
You can't. You can't change anything.
That's absolutely disgusting in a fighting game maker. You can't change the way he looks.
Well, it's
I don't believe
it's an
it.
early fighting game maker.
Oh my gosh. Tell me it ain't so.
Also, it's a character. I think like 1 or 2 characters use up an entire save file. So.
Oh.
Like, I do remember, I made like a couple of characters, and then when I made a third, I had to make another virtual,
Memory card.
on the PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he'll start off. He's right mad, he's gonna punch you. He's gonna hit you real hard with his fist.
His hands need to be pointing.
And his
Shouldn't-
hands
he
are
should
gonna
never not be pointing.
His hands are gonna be pointing because they're gonna be so mad.
He's just pointing at everybody. Everybody's getting hit. Pointing at everyone. Hey, listen up.
Alright,
Hey, you.
let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit you with my fight powers. That's what I'm gonna do. That's you can feel it. You can feel the passion.
This is his stance. This is the power stance.
You can feel the passion. Wait.
He's showing you the dance of his people. Don't make fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's his people do that dance.
Wait. Foot.
Ugh.
Alright. Hold on, I can make him look at the camera too. Look at his opponent. Man, you wouldn't want to have that face staring at you. Oh boy. Yeah. That's his death pose.
Huh.
Alright.
How far back can he lean? I was wondering, like,
I
how
don't
far
think there's
can
a
you
limit.
go back?
I don't think there's a limit.
Well, at some point he needs to lean really far back and have his head still looking at the enemy.
Well, a common cliche in this game, I guess, is to just make people's torso rotate through their legs. That's always fun.
One thing I've always wanted to be able to do in real life is lean back really far, but it's hard to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a swag skill. Like you need certain abilities to do that.
Like I unironically wish that I could lean back as far as Neo in the first Matrix film, dodging those bullets, and then come back up
Yeah.
and not fall. How do you do that? Man, that's hard. You gotta be pretty fast to do that.
Yeah.
Not fast enough, apparently.
Okay, so chest. This is going all the way back. Not that way. All this way, yeah. Woo.
Whoa.
So he's going to... Yeah, let's make him do like the most extreme JoJo pose you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind. Let's get them legs going forward and get
Whoops.
get at least one arm pointing forward.
Yeah. His toes or not.
Yeah, he should be on his tippy toes.
Yeah. Whoops, that's not right. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I
It's
gotta
happening.
rotate this a bit.
It's happening.
Gotta make him spread his legs a little bit. Still can't give him like green lips though.
Yeah. He can't be wearing makeup and
And like a fishnet shirt.
have a bunch of pouches around a rope belt.
Uh-huh. Okay,
You know, he also can't be wearing a top hat in some frames and not others. Another strange one-frame things.
yeah.
Lean back a little bit more, but make his head tilt towards, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Like that. And I'll have like I'll try to get his like arms to like caress his stomach. It's gonna be hard though.
Yeah, he has to be like sexually fondling his pectoral muscles.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I think that one hand's fine being on his hips.
he needs the open palm.
Yeah. To be honest, though, I don't think you can make the poses any more extreme than the official ones are.
Maybe
In the first place.
I like sometimes in JoJo it was like he had like one arm like this, like you have the shoulder completely bent up, and then the finger like this. I like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You should do that. That's pretty good. Like pointing but a bent. Maybe the other hand could be caressing himself.
Oh yeah, there's an idea.
So have the hand caressing his chest with an open palm, and the other one with a fully bent inward elbow and a point forward. And maybe bend his back a little bit more, tiny bit.
He just kind of looks like he's wanking now. There.
Can you make the other hand an open palm? I don't
yeah.
think you did that yet.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, now let's move the camera around.
I can't tell if that's right.
The camera's just not quite
I
cooperating.
think it's clipping a bit. I really can't. I can't see it.
It's hard to tell.
Oh, it's completely backwards, I think. So I'll rotate. Yeah, this stuff really doesn't. Yeah, there we go.
Bend his back a little bit more. Like he's not.
Whoops.
He's not as fully backwards as he can be.
Okay.
Leaning. He's more of a lean. Yeah, let's check that.
Might be alright.
Hey, what about that butt? Can we like...
I think I'd have to
Can his butt protrude more?
Yeah, I think I'd have to rotate his entire body. I think the pelvis is his origin point, so I'd have to rotate the whole thing and then adjust.
Okay.
But it's not really worth it right now.
Can that front leg, the one that's like his left, can that go more forward?
I don't think so. I
Like more straight and forward with the
I think
tip
it
to toe
just-
even more
yeah,
extended?
let me see. Let me see. This'll do. Okay.
Why do people pose like this in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Uh,
Who are they trying to impress?
There we go.
Put it out a little bit more. Put the leg a little bit forward more. And straighten the knee a little bit. Oh, the other way.
Make it completely straight. There. I might have to move his whole body down.
This looks pretty good.
Wait, can I do that?
I don't know.
No. Not here.
Well, there we go. There's an
Right.
awful lot of work into that frame
Yeah.
for nothing. for
So you
no reason.
just do this a whole bunch of times and you'll have your own fighting game character.
Yeah, you'll be here for about 10 years.
Wait, there's a Z-axis. No, that's an axis. That's not... Damn it. Okay, whatever. Whatever. He'll be floating. Whatever. So I'll just have to, copy. Paste. 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 So, okay, here, these variables here are his coordinates.
Okay.
So you can, if you wanted, I think, you could make them like, float up and down while he moves or and shit like that. Let's just test it, see what's up. Bling! Whoa.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
So, like, this is me jumping.
I just loved when this fight started.
Yeah.
And you had to pose immediately. It was great. Whoa. Wait, do it again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
That's pretty cool. He's like, check him. Like,
He points at his other hand, and then the hand becomes changes. It's like, hey, look at my hand.
I can
And the hand
I can
changes.
see that happening. I can see that being real. He points at his hand. He points at his hand, which is pointing at you. That's his shtick. Like, that's his gimmick. Oh shit. Bam. Okay.
Now we just need to walk forward,
Oh
and then
man.
we'll be done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1999 ASCII Corporation. Oh, good job, guys. Wow.
Alright, let's see, body. Wait, yeah.
How do you set the damage moves to, by the way?
Let's see, hit. I don't know.
Oh, alright.
I don't think it's in this menu. He has a lot of basic animations too. This game has dashes, has combo, some basic combo system I think that you can implement. Standing guard, crouching guard, high guard impact, mid guard impact, low guard impact, throw miss, turn around, move forward, move backwards.
Yeah, we need to make him
foreground, backward.
move like towards the enemy. I guess that's forward.
So yeah, I can see why he uses an entire memory card, and it's just it's autism basically.
I wonder what people have made with this.
Yeah, probably some great things. What the? What
Hey,
is
try
he?
attacking him when you get close.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, it doesn't reach him.
Shit. Move the hitbox forward.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We have to kill this guy before we can end it. Make the hitbox move forward and then you go to edit it.
Wait. I'm getting a kick out of this though. Okay. Oh, damage. Okay.
How'd you get to that?
Just kept going down.
Oh,
There's more options.
Okay.
So this will be.
There it is.
Yeah, this is the hitbox. So you just attach it to bones.
Okay.
Oh, also you can shift it a bit. Oh, that's nice.
That's great. Let's give this a shot.
All right. Yeah, this is gonna work. So I'll do 70%, 78% of damage. Store changes. Ew.
Yes. Yes. It's happening.
I think he just recovers when I kill him.
Man, I didn't know you had a pocket Berlin. Look at you. Man.
I can't...
How long have you been learning Berlin?
I can barely do a quarter circle forward. It's like...
I think that's because it isn't
my
a quarter
D-pads...
circle forward. It's just down and then right.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think I'm letting go of down and doing forward.
I mean, if you're this good with Berlin, I mean, like, nobody knows how to fight against Berlin. Like,
well, yeah, this tricky mind game movement he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, actually, the only way he can move backwards is by moving forwards and then stopping halfway through. It's like dive kick. It's just nothing but mind games. Oh, I'm getting some flickering. Oh, what's going on there?
You probably shouldn't be showing people these Berlin strats.
Yeah.
If we're gonna use them.
I mean, Berlin is just a obvious Polnareff ripoff anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his pose. That's so obvious. See if we can use him in a game without destroying a memory card. Normal mode. Oh yeah. Is this him?
I guess.
Custom. Loaded data. Controller?
What? Okay.
I guess if I edited his AI, I could make him do a single player by himself. That'd be fun. Like, just set up an amiibo.
Let's do it.
Play yourself. Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty bad matchup for Berlin. Like, Berlin has a hard time with this guy. But, oh, you did it anyway. I mean, this guy has some really good hard counters for Berlin's little hit move there.
It's hit O, come on.
Hit O, that's right. Look at this. Look at this, he's punishing everything Berlin's doing.
Yeah, well, hit O has a really slow startup.
Oh, God.
And Berlin really needs a DP too. Like, any good fighting game character should have a DP.
His normal game is garbage. It's all like risk reward.
Yeah.
You have to get his hit O out or he's done. He has no normal. No normal game. Like, he's just...
Well, not being able to move backwards is a big factor. And not being able to block either.
He's a bit of a glass cannon.
See,
yes.
I had fallen down there, but since I didn't have an animation for it, you couldn't tell. So I just kind of stood and then rolled. Berlin is certainly the Dark Souls of fighter maker characters. Just a lot more skill based. Only scrubs really don't get what he's all about.
Well, the way it is with Berlin is when people first pick up the game, they all gravitate to Berlin, and there's scrubby Berlin, and then as you get better, people stop playing Berlin, but then people rediscovered him lately.
Yeah.
And now the best players play Berlin. So the best players and the worst players play Berlin. Because there's Berlin, and then there's Berlin. Like when you understand how to play Berlin, right? And you know that no one can stand up to it.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Like
I see.
Like tourneys are like all on the bottom ladder of every tourney is like full of Berlins. And then as you get higher up, all the Berlins are gone. And then right at the end, in the final match, somebody has a pocket Berlin.
Yeah.
And it screws everybody up right in the grand finals. That always happens.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got the Berlin strat secret. And they're waiting to just mouse over somebody else and then switch to Berlin at the last second and screw them up and win.
It's really out of respect for the. Oh shit! It's really out of respect for the game and the meta, because if it just like if all games just amounted to Berlin versus Berlin, then it would just be boring as hell, and they never would have made it into Evo.
Yeah, doesn't he have a clone too? East Berlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Berlin and East Berlin.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and his stand name is The Wall.
There's stands in this? What the hell?
Well, I
Whoa.
mean, in the
In the anime.
in the crossover anime.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god, I can't do Attack O anymore. There's something wrong with the inputs.
Hard. It's down and then full stop, right, and then hit.
But
I think it's square.
sometimes quarter circle forward works though. So like,
Yeah, maybe the
I think
controls are bad
I think
in
the
this game.
timings are just weird. Yeah. I think because I don't have any other moves, it's really confusing my confusing me a lot. You know?
You have to keep doing that one move. There's nothing else. Oh my god.
Damn. And I can't block, I can't dash, I can't move
It's
back.
weird. Like, Berlin is like, he's a super rushdown character. Like, he's really close quarters.
Uh-huh.
You have to be right in their face to get this to work. But he has no defenses at all, so it's really hard. You're facing the wrong way, Berlin.
I really can't do it anymore. What the hell?
Give me that.
You try.
Okay.
I could do it I could do it a few times and then I like ran out of stamina. Only this game had the Wall Requiem, which had the power to like win fighting games.
Come on. Do it.
Oh. 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 Okay. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Gotta do it again though. Oh my god.
Damn it. Damn it. Shit, wrong direction. God damn it. Focus, Berlin. You just gotta attack them. That's all you gotta do. It's easy.
I didn't make it strong enough.
That's not strong enough. You only have to hit them 3 times with it.
Well, that's what it's like being a glass cannon. Wonder so what if like Street Fighter V added a character that was literally a cannon made of glass? It dies in one hit and it kills everything in one hit.
I wish there was a fighting game like that, where everybody could kill anybody else in one hit, and that was it.
Well, that's dive kick.
Yeah, you just had to jump around forever and not get hit.
Should have gave him a dive kick.
Yeah. Man, that's a really strange thing that we just take for granted in fighting games, dive kicks. That can't be a real thing in real life.
Yeah. It
That's
certainly
so
can't.
funny.
It certainly can't behave it the same way it
No,
works.
no. That's a combo there. I got just like...
Like someone jumps like, someone jumps above your head, and then they stick out their leg and drop on top of you. But if you're blocking high, then sometimes you can block it, unless you were cross. Unless they got a cross up, then you were like.
And also, when they're in midair and they do the dive kick, they fall faster than normal.
Yeah.
Which is really hard to do in real life, to make yourself fall faster, if not impossible. So, yeah.
I love that little transition.
Yeah,
Never gets old. Oh, wow.
Perfect. Oh my god, yeah. Anti-air there.
Oh,
yes! Yeah. Check this. Too perfect. Wow. Uh-oh, who's this guy?
I don't think any of them have names. Oh, wow.
It's nothing compared to Berlin.
No.
Old Master Zing there. Master Zin, it looks like.
Oh, wow. Excellent.
Just gotta keep it up. Gotta keep the rhythm. It's a rhythm to get this to come out right.
I bet the final boss is the Skeleton Man.
The final boss is Berlin. It's East Berlin.
Oh, it's East Berlin, yeah. All of his win and lose animations are underground somehow. Oh my god. He's pulling out all the stops. Oh, there you go. Remember, you can't do anything to deal with that. Oh my god. Beautiful. Game of the year.
Yep, right here. Oh my god, it's Mask Man, Skull Man, whatever he is.
It's Mosquito Man.
Oh my god, it's the Mosquito Man. Holy shit.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Seems like you're having a skeleton of a problem. There's no bodies in my closet. I mean skeletons. Not bodies.
Time to slam on the vertebrates. What? You can't turn around?
I can't turn around.
Oh my god. You have no turning around animation.
God, shit, come on.
Oh, wow.
I just merrily won.
Oh.
Oh.
Time to bash some skulls.
That was quite humorous.
Tickles my funny bone.
I got a boner. That doesn't make any sense. Okay,
There's no
next
context. Okay.
These backgrounds look awful. They don't match up really with the ground at all.
Uh-huh. You're just an abstract distorted space.
Just a painting, and then put a floor that kind of looks like it below. There you go.
You could run towards the background forever and it'd still look the same.
Man, it'd be hell to be stuck in some place like that. Is that what hell's like?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
I think Berlin has met his match here.
Oh my God. One day, my credit card decided to grow a CPU. And I decided to name it Raspberry Pi. Then later, it got picked up by hipsters and became a gaming-related item somehow. So this thing is often used for emulation. I do too. Runs everything up to PS1 or N64 pretty well. There are a few, ports of RetroArch that you can use on it. It's pretty basic stuff, really. It's just a computer. If you have like one of these audio jack to composite cord things that some camcorders use, I just happen to have one laying around. Luckily, you can plug this into a CRT, and if you can get like the resolution working properly, then you have a pretty accurate simulation of whatever console you want. I think that's the main benefit to having this thing over just like a laptop or whatever, or just using your desktop like a normal person. So what I'm using right now is a replacement for RetroArch called Recalbox, or however the hell you'd pronounce it. Right now, it's the most stable out of the box. I've found. I tried this other one called Laka. It's pretty much just a straight port, and it's all right, but it's got a lot of the problems that RetroArch on like non-Windows hardware does. It just it's kind of picky with the ROMs, and it doesn't run in N64 very well. It's hard to get cores installed on it. But anyway, it's just a tinkering thing basically. If you feel like getting it working, then you will. That's about all there is to it.
This is the inside of the Raspberry Pi. Using Recalbox, or as you like to call it, Recalbox. We're looking deep inside the system at this point. This is what it looks like microscopically.
So let's go into Final Burn Alpha. This is an alternative emulator for
What's
arcade.
all this now?
Oh, this is some stuff I added.
Did I just see Magician Lord there?
Yeah, where is Magician Lord? Where was that?
Do you have Weapon Lord too?
Yeah, here we go.
Do you have Weapon Lord as well? That's another game.
Is that another one?
Yeah, it's a real game.
Magician Lord is a game I like just because of the name alone.
That's the only reason anybody remembers it, I think.
Uh-huh.
Who's playing here?
Me. So yeah, I don't know how it I don't know how it shows up on the recording, but on the TV, it looks pretty much perfect.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah. Huh.
Just there's a little bit more overscan than normal, I think. Like I think some along the bottom, a few pixels of screen space are wasted, but pretty neat. Oh no, that's me. Just the input delay is so huge right now that I can barely tell that I'm playing. That's just because, I mean, any emulator is gonna have a few frames of couple frames of input lag maybe, but when we're putting it through like the DVR2, it just makes it unbearable. Whoa!
Well, that's Magician Lord.
Yeah, that's...
Show me an example of a game that isn't real. That we can play on,
I'd like to, but the combination for closing a game isn't working.
What's the combo?
It's home plus start. Oh, it works for you, okay. You're player 1, I guess.
Yeah. Show me a game that wasn't actually released.
Okay. Ooh, the Super Nintendo. There is Donkey Kong Classic by Shiru. Somebody, for some reason, remade Donkey Kong on the SNES. Classic Kong. Definitely looks like homebrew.
This is weird. Who's playing?
You.
Okay. Yeah, this is Donkey Kong. But not the real Donkey Kong.
This is Donkey King.
Oh.
So now he has, his name has nothing to do with gorillas.
Well done, Shiru. This is playable.
Yeah, you are not a fag.
This game
You're not a sissy ass fag boy.
This game works somehow.
Not at all.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, it's Donkey Kong.
Excellent.
On the Raspberry Pi.
Awesome show. Great job.
And that's the Raspberry Pi.
Would it be anything else? Ha ha ha.
How much did it cost?
Where's the beef?
How much did you pay for this unit?
I think it came to $60. I don't even remember what they were, but they're around 50-ish.
Okay.
But the new ones.
Wow, that's great.
They got like a small, cheaper version that's like under $10.
Wow.
That's pretty dang.
That's pretty cool.